Managing litter and graffiti can be difficult in a city. Litter and graffiti removal efforts must be continuous and dynamic. The effort should be both proactive and responsive. Proactive efforts may include scheduled cleanups of sites that are known to face difficulties with litter and graffiti. Responsive efforts may include cleanups based on reporting and the scheduling of regular cleanups in areas newly categorized as hotspots. Determining the hotspot areas that experience litter and graffiti crimes by keeping up-to-date records can provide the foundation of a management plan. Clearer streets may reduce crime, increase economic activity, and encourage healthy behavior and improve mental health. 36 studies show that there is a relationship between litter and graffiti. In a place where graffiti is present, litter is likely to also be present. In some instances, the introduction of graffiti increased the amount of litter found at the site over time. Creating a set of ordinances that establish regular cleanings of areas with graffiti can help to reduce litter. The presence of litter and graffiti can also predict other crimes such as robbery. Removal processes are important to public safety. Community empowerment through citizen participation and labor and advocacy efforts can be instrumental in ensuring community investment in things such as anti-litter and graffiti initiatives. Organizing community-led cleanup initiatives help to create a sense of ownership and pride among community members. Younger people are more likely to litter. Involving youth in cleanup initiatives when safe can spread awareness among youth about the negative impacts of littering. Supporting grassroots initiatives that organize cleanup events is a great way to reduce litter in a city while also supporting local organizations and promoting community empowerment. Installing mobile or permanent cameras in hotspot areas can reduce offenses. This may apply to public and private spaces that have low visibility or experience times of low usage. Fort Worth is a city that received a perfect score on the litter and graffiti visual Tenet, as well as the dumpster screening Tenet. Thousands of people commute for work daily. The city also attracts 1.5 million tourists each year. With thousands of people moving around the city per day, litter and graffiti is often inevitable. The tactics that Fort Worth uses to address litter and graffiti keep Fort Worth looking clean and lively. Fort Worth attests the successful management of litter and graffiti to the multi-level approaches their local government takes and the partnerships that make the process a collective effort. To tackle litter and graffiti, the city uses a combination of funding, incentives, and enforcement. There are also a variety of community-led programs and events that help to keep Fort Worth so clean. The community buy-in that Fort Worth has established with their residents makes managing litter and graffiti efforts accomplishable. To create and maintain a collective vision to control litter in Fort Worth, the city has dedicated a chapter of the Environmental Master Plan to controlling litter. The City of Fort Worth partners with the Downtown Fort Worth Incorporated, Keep Fort Worth Beautiful, Litter Free Fort Worth, Tarrant Regional Water District, and internal organizations such as Parks and Recreation Department and Texas Department of Transportation. Fort Worth also has a Scenic Fort Worth chapter that has been able to promote strategically crafted ordinances to promote strong scenic standards. The Scenic Fort Worth chapter has also helped to create an active community in Fort Worth that works to maintain and enhance the area's scenic environment. The chapter has helped to appropriately frame issues in a way that appeals to residents for support. Scenic issues are quality of life issues. The Downtown Fort Worth Inc. has a contract with the city to lead efforts to clean up litter and graffiti across the city. The DFWI has a litter abatement team that employs a staff of almost 40 crew members that work continuously to clean litter throughout the city. There is also a graffiti abatement team that consists of an additional 40 staff members. The DFWI also employs 13 ambassadors that take on a role like code enforcement officers as they report findings to the abatement teams. Keep Fort Worth Beautiful organizes several community-led beautification efforts in the city that make a big difference. The work that Keep Fort Worth Beautiful does is driven by the mission to educate and engage Fort Worth residents and businesses to take responsibility for improving their community environment. KFWB manages litter awareness programs, organizes litter cleanup events, provides support and supplies for community cleanups, and engages volunteers. Having a Keep America Beautiful affiliate has been a key element to Fort Worth's collective effort to combat litter and graffiti within the city. There are 3 volunteer events that community members and businesses can participate in, including Cowtown Great American Cleanup, Neighborhood Litter Stomp, and Trinity Trash Bash. Another major program KFWB organizes is Adopt a Spot. To provide equal efforts across the Fort Worth community, there are video surveillance efforts posted along roadways across the community to help identify spots that may need intervention. The cameras are mobile so they can survey any point of the city at a given time. The location of the cameras are based on complaints or observation of a spot that needs attention. Leveraging technology has allowed the city to oversee the entire city. Fort Worth is currently the only city in the state of Texas using technology this way. The city has detailed geographic information system maps that highlight the hotspots for both litter and graffiti that are constantly being updated. They organize preemptive cleaning and hotspots. The team uses a combination of education, incentives, and enforcement when needed. Educating community members about the resources available to them is extremely important to the city of Fort Worth. There are 4 trash collection centers in the city. Drop-off is free to anyone with a driver's license. The city created an app that contains information about trash collection dates for residents. When a resident moves to Fort Worth, they receive an information packet that contains information about how to dispose and recycle materials. There is also an app that allows residents to report litter and graffiti sightings across the city, incentivizing residents and businesses to manage trash and recycling responsibly. Enforcement is utilized as a last resort after education and incentivization are no longer options.